Kyla, and today I have an important meeting in our brand new cider mill opening this fall. I sure hope Kelsey has some cider for me to test. Let's check it out. I love my office. This is where our journey begins, and I'm so glad you came along for the ride. Now, our original plan was to open the cider mill back in 2018. But with budgeting, planning issues, the pandemic, everything just took way longer than we expected. But finally, yay, fall 2022, we are opening the cider mill. But you know what they say, it is the journey that matters most, not the destination. And what a journey this business has been. Wow, Dad, this looks amazing.
Yeah, it's coming along. There's always construction going on in off season. We keep pretty busy. People always wonder what we do all year, but we're always trying to improve and add new things, which makes it a lot of fun.
So Dad, tell us about how you started Vala's.
Well, the first thing the first year was just taking a hay rack to the pumpkin patch. And so it all started with pumpkins. And every year we just started adding some things, and after 38 years, this is what we have. And so it's all about cider.
Yes, let's go try some. Tell us about the first time you drove a tractor.
Well, the first tractor I bought, I didn't know how to drive it. I never drove a tractor before, never been on one, and found out that they don't shift the same as cars. And I drove the tractor home in first gear. It took about 3 or 4 hours to get home, because first gear on the tractor is like 1 mile per hour. So
I remember growing up, the Country Bakery was a big add-on. It was our first indoor place. What year was that?
That was 1995 is when we built that. And that's kind of significant. It was our first indoor eating area.
Yeah, here's Mr. Vala working really hard.
Very hard. It's a sample.
Yeah.
I have to test it to make sure it's good.
That's right.
Doesn't seem like that long.
The time goes fast. Yeah. It was really significant when Jan became full-time in the business. What are you guys doing? Having fun? There's no coincidence that the business started taking off about that same time. So.
This is in the middle of the afternoon on a football Saturday.
Well, do you want to head into the cider mill?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Pretty fancy door here.
Oh yeah.
Hey, good to see you. Hey, doesn't this place look awesome? They got everything cleared out, and now you can kind of see like what it's actually going to look like for people. Isn't it cool? It kind of reminds me of the pie barn back in 2014, how we had this old barn and they moved it in, and it was like really the next generation's first step to being like in charge of the farm or in charge of a project on the farm. And I could really tell Mom and Dad were handing off the business to us as their daughters, and it was a huge project and it was so beautiful. And this is kind of similar. This is such a huge project, only now it's Kelsey's turn.
Well, do you guys want a tour?
Yes, of course.
Well, this is the dog play area right here.
Where does it start, Kelsey? Where does the bar start?
So the bar starts right here. Actually, it starts on this blue line right here. So people are going to enter through these front doors, and then the bar starts here. We're gonna have a big bar that kind of goes down this center here under the chandeliers. And so people will be able to walk through and then come to the cashier.
The queue line kind of goes around this way?
Yeah, and the servers will be able to like pour their drinks over here and then hand it to the guests right over here for their drink of sweet and hard cider. This is gonna be our brand new kitchen, and we're gonna make pretzels completely from scratch and other baked goods that will complement the cider that they're drinking. So,
And what's over here?
So this is one of the coolest features of the cider mill. We have these huge viewing windows where you can view down into the basement, and you can actually see the whole pressing process set up down here. where we're pressing the apples into fresh cider for guests to drink upstairs. Oh look, there's David. And then we're gonna be pumping that cider like up through the floor directly to the tap lines to serve cider upstairs, like right at the bar. So
now we want to hear from you. It's time for our question of the episode. What is your favorite fall fun food at Vala's? Leave a comment below and share a magical memory with us. Speaking of cider, should we pop open a bottle?
sure, yeah.
Well, everyone, this is going to be a big year for us, so cheers to the journey.